Hey, what's up? If you're a concrete coating contractor looking to go from residential jobs to commercial jobs without spending an arm and a leg, I'm going to show you and tell you what your 5 different options are of getting commercial work and what the pros and cons are and which one you should go with. Now, I want to preface this video by saying that there is no quick answer. There's no silver bullet. There's nothing that you can do today to become a millionaire tomorrow. Okay. Anyone who's telling you that is trying to sell you the dream, their agency services or whatever. I'm just here to tell you how things work behind the scenes. Now, who am I? My name is Vache Venturi, and I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm 22 years old. I've scaled my company personally to a $72,000 a year run rate in just 2 months. And I've been studying and learning about business since I was 16. With various side gigs to small businesses and etc. until I ended up over here pretty much scouring tools online to help you succeed. So, what are the 5 ways of getting commercial work and how consistent are they? Now, the 5th one is going to be the most effective, the most cost efficient, and the most unknown way of doing it. So, you have 0 competitors. There's probably like a few hundred companies across the world that are doing this in a concrete coating space, and boy, are they getting a steal. So stick around to find out what that 5th one is, but I'm going to get right into it with the first one being everyone's favorite, being word of mouth. Okay, with word of mouth, referrals, networking, organic relationship building, the pros of this are that obviously there are going to be some pretty good quality deals. You're going to work with people that you know, like, and trust, and vice versa, right? The downside is that you don't have much predictability on where your next job is going to come from unless you are very tight with enough people, right, to where you know word of mouth is going to sustain you But the problem with this is that you can only grow as much as word of mouth allows you. So if you wanted to double your jobs, you want to double your flow of opportunities, you don't have any control over it. So, as sweet as word of mouth is, it is not scalable. Number 2, you have grassroots. You have organic marketing. You have outreach that you're doing manually by looking up the right person's information, calling them, following up with them, creating and nurturing relationships. Now, while you have control over how you can scale this, there's a limit because if you're doing it manually, then you're pretty much going to suffer from a huge chunk of time being lost. Now, you can hire a team to do this for you, of course. However, again, the limit is going to be only so much, right? It's not the sky that's the limit with that one. It's the ceiling because you can only have so many human contact points done by an actual human within a time frame, okay, within a day, within a week, etc. So even though you can add a flow of deals through that, it's going to be really, really slow, cost efficient because you have to pay the team to continually, not cost efficient because you have to continually pay the team to do this. And it's not going to have a huge return because of that, right? Because you're not going to get so many jobs that you can't handle, or you're not going to consistently add enough jobs with that limited amount of touch points. So number 3 is a little bit more effective, still depends on the human factor and how big you can grow your team. But number 3 is a little bit more effective, and that is going to be cold calling. You can absolutely hire a team of cold callers to start cold calling business owners, contractors, and just builders in your general area to make touch points with, again, business owners and decision makers to then get on their bid lists, which is super slow, low profit margins, or business owners themselves, where you do business with them one-on-one, which is most people's preferred way of doing it because there's the wait time being eliminated and the profit margins not being slashed as it would be with the bid list, right? While this is a little bit more effective, it is still only dependent on the amount of touch points that you can make per unit of time per person. So if you want to make more units, you got to hire another cold caller, right? And with cold calling, if you've ever done it, then you know it's a volume game. So you can't just have one assistant that kind of cold calls whenever she has enough time, okay? You have to have a dedicated cold calling team if you want to succeed with cold calling long term. Again, it's pretty effective, except the upfront time and money commitment of hiring the people until you develop a system that can predictably get you cold calls or predictably get you booked estimates to where you go out, give them the number through cold calling. Now, number 4 is going to be paid ads. Now, bear with me on this one, okay? You might think paid ads, commercial jobs, are you kidding me right now? You might think it's impossible, and I wouldn't blame you. However, I used to think the same way, that you can't get commercial jobs through Facebook ads, until I saw that you can, okay? The problem with that, however, is going to be until you figure out how to create your campaigns and target the right people that are actually business owners, decision makers, or otherwise your right audience that's going to make decisions for bigger commercial spaces, it's going to take you time and money to get to that point. And the very least amount that I would professionally recommend for commercial B2B ads is $100 per day for ad spend. Now you can see how that can quickly rack up. You can be a month in and not see a job yet if you don't know what you're doing. And if you do want to know what you're doing, you can either take the learning curve of actually learning what to do, or hiring somebody for another $1,500 to $2,000 a month, which is overall going to cost you about $5,000 a month, while closing one job for $20,000 to $50,000 will easily make that return on investment. In the beginning, it can kind of be a struggle keeping your nerves calm, unless you don't really care about, testing with that type of money, in which case I would absolutely recommend that you go with Facebook ads. But the 5th way is the best possible way. It has been developed by me personally. It is in use by a few dozen other companies in North America that have also developed it themselves, and it is very underground that most people don't know how to set it up. Most people don't know how to get results with it. Most people don't understand how it works, and that is cold email. You see, instead of waiting to get a referral or making an organic outreach or developing the relationship yourself with the information of the person that's online, instead of running a Facebook ad to hopefully get their email address and phone number to get in contact with them and give an estimate, you already can access that data that is out there that we actually can personally show you how to scrape and how to find. Then you can send thousands and thousands of emails per month without landing in the spam box one time and make contact with your ideal clients. And once they're interested, there's absolutely no way to turn around from there, because they have already given you their interest, and your competitors can't find out how you're doing this. Unlike Facebook ads where they can look at your ads and already know what you have been up to, copy your ads, then your ads saturate. This is the most secretive, the most efficient, both cost efficient and return on investment wise possible way of getting commercial jobs, by contacting business to business owners direct, or business owners by contacting business owners directly at their information with an offer at a scale of thousands up to 5,000 to 10,000 business owners in your area per month. Now, if you contacted 10,000 business owners in the next month without lifting a finger, with a personalized email that I can also show you how to write in some of my other YouTube videos, do you think you won't get at least one job? You want to know the best part? Sending an email doesn't even cost anything. Sending emails is free. Now, here's the part that you're going to hate me for. I'll absolutely show you how to do this through YouTube videos for free. I can send you blueprints and frameworks on how to do this, but it's tech heavy. So if you want me to actually come inside of your business and build you an in-house cold email machine that's going to spit out leads that are interested in your service by the hundreds, and if you want to wake up to commercial estimates for commercial spaces being booked on your calendar so that all you have to do is just walk the job, book an appointment with me. It's free. We're just going to discuss a strategy session, right? And after that, I'll give you everything I know on how you need to succeed in your local market, no matter how far it is that you travel. So if you want that done for you, I can show you how. There's a calendar link below. You can go ahead and click it, and I'll walk you through it. We can talk strategy and go from there. But if you want any specific videos on how to do this on your own, other than the ones that I already have, that's perfectly fine too. All I want you to do is just drop a comment. That way I can know what to actually post about. That is going to be the most valuable to you guys, because at the end of the day, you're not a real entrepreneur unless you're providing value. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about how big your business is. If you're not providing value, you don't have a business. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. God bless you.